failed cryptocurrency exchange FTX and its founder and former CEO, Sam Bankman-Fried, are intricately entwined. Bahamian authorities arrested Bankman-Fried on the 12th December 2022 and jailed him in connection with multiple fraud charges involving FTX and stemming from an indictment from federal attorneys in New York. So FTX collapse has shaken the volatile crypto market that we have today, which lost billions in value, dropping below 1 trillion in early November 2022. The consequence of FTX's rapid decline and collapse will likely affect cryptocurrency well into the future and could even drag down broader markets. Investors and customers have lost billions, and sadly not all of it will actually be recovered. Bankman-Fried will remain in jail without bail as of December 15, awaiting extradition to the US, an action he plans to fight. So the US attorney Damian Williams, when announcing the charges against the former CEO, that it was one of the largest financial fraud in the American history. So FTX filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection on the 11th November 2022. After a swift fall from grace, the company's valuation plunged to that status from 32 billion in a matter of days, dragging down Bankman-Fried's 16 billion net worth to near zero. So Bankman-Fried said he had about $100,000 in his bank account during November 30. He said that during the interview with the New York Times columnist Andrew Ross working the Deal Book Summit. So on November 15, a class action lawsuit was filed in a Florida federal court alleging that Bankman-Fried created a fraudulent cryptocurrency scheme designed to take advantage of unsophisticated investors across the country and the world. Other named in the lawsuit include celebrities Steph Curry, Shaquille O'Neal, Shohei Ohtani, I don't even know who this guy is, Naomi Osaka, Larry David, and Kevin O'Leary, who allegedly helped Bankman-Fried facilitate to this plan, or of course, a big sum of money. The strategy of Bankman-Fried was pretty simple. He used a really aggressive marketing, including a Super Bowl ad campaign and the purchase of naming rights to the home of the Miami Heat basketball team. He became known for his political lobbying and donations, as well as for working to support the broader cryptocurrency industry as values plunged in early 2022. He facilitated deals totaling about $1 billion to bail out other cryptocurrencies companies struggling as a result of decline in token prices. FTX collapse took place over a 10-day period in November 2022. The catalyst was on November 2, a scoop by CoinDesk that revealed that Alameda Research, the coin trading firm also run by Bankman-Fried, held a position worth $5 billion in FTT. FTT is the native token of FTX. The report said that Alameda Investment Foundation was also in FTT, so the token that its sister company had invented, not a fiat currency or other cryptocurrency, and that prompted concern across the cryptocurrency industry regarding Bankman-Fried undisclosed leverage and solvency. So just after that, Binance, the world's biggest crypto exchange until this day, announced on November 6 that it will sell its entire position in FTT tokens, roughly 23 million FTT tokens valued $530 million. Binance CEO Changpeng said that this decision to liquidate the exchange FTT position was based on risk management following the collapse of the Terra Luna crypto earlier in 2022. So by the next day, FTX was experiencing a liquidity crisis. Bankman-Fried attempted to reassure the FTX investors that its assets were stable, but customers demand withdrawals worth around $6 billion in the day immediately following the CoinDesk report. So Bankman-Fried searched for additional money from venture capitalists before turning to Binance. The value of FTT fell by 80% in 2 days, so almost as worse as Luna crash. But sadly for them, but good for us, the promises of rescue was short-lived as Binance backed out of the deal a day later. On November 9, the exchange said that it will cancel the FTX deal. So in a less sophisticated language, they just didn't trust him enough, knowing that he was lying about everything, so they had to back out of the deal for security reasons. So even if I'm not a big fan of Binance, we gotta agree that their choice in this case is totally reasonable. After that, November 10, the Bahamas security regulator froze the assets of FTX digital market. FTX Bahamian subsidiary, following news that Bankman-Fried was seeking up to $8 billion in capital to bail out the exchange. The same day, the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation announced that it had initiated an investigation of FTX. Bankman-Fried apologized the same day for the liquidity crisis and admitted on Twitter that FTX non-US exchange had insufficient funds to meet customer demands. He said that poor internal labeling caused FTX to miscalculate leverage and liquidity. So in the same thread, said Alameda would wind down trading. So Bankman-Fried Bankman-Fried stepped down on November 11 as CEO of FTX, replaced by Rai, I don't know who this guy is, who led energy trading firm Enron through bankruptcy proceeding years before. Again, FTX filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, the same day revealing that roughly around 130 other affiliated companies were also part of the proceeding. The bankruptcy filing indicated that FTX had assets in the range of $10 to $50 billion. So within hours of filing for bankruptcy, FTX said that it was the victim of unauthorized transaction and that it will move its digital assets to cold storage for security purposes. I think it was a little bit too late to take the decision. So outside analysts said that they suspected that about $477 million was stolen from FTX in the alleged hack, because apparently they got hacked. So the Security Commission of the Bahamas, SCB, control of the cryptocurrency assets held by bankrupt exchange FTX on November 18. The SCB said it instructed Bankruptcy to move crypto assets to the regulator wallet to protect creditors. So the future of FTX as a cryptocurrency exchange is in serious problem. As of mid-November 2022, withdrawals have been disabled, and the notice on the FTX website said that the company strongly advised against depositing. Totally understandable. So the broader consequences of the FTX fiasco for the cryptocurrency industry also will take time to unfold. As the largest collapse in the short history of cryptocurrency, FTX may further deter investors who are already cautioned because of concerns about the crypto stability and security. So customers on the FTX platform may not recover their assets, potentially triggering legal action. So this is why always use a broker that is regulated in your country, in Europe. Forget about all the small island and this kind of stuff. Almost always end up like this. So to make it simple, if FTX today failed, it was because FTX filed for bankruptcy on 11 November 2022 after a surge of customer withdrawal earlier in the month. Then CEO Bankman-Fried admitted that the company did not have sufficient funds in reserve to meet customers' demands. So yeah, all of this is really scary. This is why people always tell you to do not let your funds on hot wallet and always place them on cold wallet. This means that trust wallet and all this kind of stuff, you always should have your crypto on a key and not on a platform online like Binance, Coinbase, or on the wall. You can buy them there and transfer them as soon as possible to the cold wallet. Never let them on the cold wallet, because this is exactly the type of situation that can happen. So I hope that this won't happen again with other platforms. So thanks again for watching this video. If you like this video, subscribe. If you didn't like, don't subscribe. But anyway, thanks for watching it and have a good day.